Yo, let's go and welcome to the video. I've been doing some AoE farming on the beta to see how much XP we're getting, how much gold we can get from the loot, and it's been tons of fun, a lot more fun than dungeon spamming has been. And of course, all of these places will most likely be contested by mages or even other classes. So unless you get there immediately as soon as the game launches and there's no lag for you and you can have these spots to yourself, then yeah, dungeon grinding is probably going to be better to go. But the early bird gets the worm, so you got to get there quick. I've got two examples of the farms that I did, and let's take a look. So the first spot is in Dragonblight at the Onslaught base camp. There's 4 camps of mobs with 10 to 15 mobs each pull that you can get. By the time you clear all 4, the first camp has respawn. This is really great XP for level 73. I was getting over 450,000 XP in an hour. And even gold-wise, I got about 68 raw gold and made over 150 gold after vendoring the trash items with a couple of greens included in there. And then there was 57 pieces of the new cloth. So it was a great combination of gold and experience to do these AoE farms instead of doing your leveling in a dungeon. I did have a little bit of contention, is that a word? Sounds funny. Here by like alliance questing. So if we could get here immediately at level 70 and just start killing things, that might be the way that I tried to go. I have a weird spec for this. I'll put it in the description. It's purely based on AoE grinding. So I'm not getting any talent points really that benefit Starfire or Wrath. And I have a couple points in the Feral Tree just to get a little bit of extra armor. And I'm wearing 4-piece PvP gear for additional armor and resilience. It's not needed, but without some decent gear, some of these pulls might be a little bit harder to do. But with some Sunwell gear, these 4-piece tier 6, 4-piece PvP, and using some consumes, which I plan to do to level, is probably going to help out if I do end up coming here at level 70. Once I hit 74, I tried this venture company camp up in Shulzar Basin. The mobs are a lot more spread out here. It's hard to get more than 6 or 7 mobs in a pack, and they're hitting a lot harder than the previous area I was at. So I'm not too keen on this spot. So instead of farming here, I think I'm going to farm some of the horse packs in Grizzly Hills to get up to level 75. So there's 5 packs of horses that roam around the area, and there's a couple additional mobs that you can pull into that group of 10 at each of the 5 locations. So this first spot is the biggest one where you can get more than 15 in that pack and AoE everything down. I'm using Typhoon to pull since they're all neutral and they're not just going to aggro on you. By the time I've killed all 5 packs and get back to the first spawn, it's back up again. And it's a really fluid farm as long as no one else is doing it, of course. I didn't do like a straight hour in a row farming here, but I feel like it's about the same as doing the 4 camps. The items that we're getting is a lot different. They don't drop cloth, they don't drop raw gold, but they do drop stacks and stacks of the dented hoofs and hail hair, which is over 3 gold a stack for each of these, and then all the gray items and BOE greens. This is a little bit more than an hour's worth, and I've trashed a couple things just to have some inventory space, but overall that was the funnest farm that I've done. So now that I'm level 75, I got a new rank of Starfall and a new rank of Typhoon. So if I wanted to continue farming there, it would just make it that much easier, but I'm going to look for another spot instead. If you have any AoE area ideas to test out, let me know.